No gaming setup is complete without adequate cooling. Thus, choosing the best airflow PC case is essential in addition to component selection. We will therefore review the top 5 airflow PC cases available in this video. Links to additional information about the products can be found in the description box below. Now, let's get going. Number 5. Cooler Master Masterbox NR600. Master Cooler Box NR600. Although finding a cheap case with enough ventilation can be challenging, the Masterbox NR600 does a respectable job. The Masterbox NR600 has a sleek, stylish appearance that will blend in with almost any environment thanks to its minimalist design. Everything is situated in a fairly roomy main part of the interior. With the NR600, a GPU up to 410mm in length is supported. Fitting a potent GPU inside the chassis shouldn't be a problem, regardless of whether you choose with the newest AMD or NVIDIA graphics card. It can also accommodate a CPU cooler height of up to 166mm at its utmost. You can install 2 radiators up to 360mm in length, with 2 140mm or 3 120mm fans in the front panel and a 120mm fan in the back. In addition, it has a maximum capacity of 4 3.5-inch and 5 2.5-inch drives. The ports are located on the upper panel. There are power and reset switches, a 3.5mm HD audio connector, 2 USB 3.0 ports, but no USB-C port. This is typical for a PC case for under $100. All things considered, the Masterbox NR600 is a fairly priced mid-tower PC case that does everything correctly. Number 4. Fractal Design Meshify 2 Compact. Mesh materials started to take front stage in case design as gamers started to prioritize cooling performance. The angular design that appears on the surface of the case makes the front mesh panel of the Fractal Design Meshify 2 Compact stand out from the crowd. The Meshify 2 Compact is available from Fractal Design in 2 variations, one with tempered glass side windows and the other with a solid side panel. Regardless of the option you choose, it will look great on or beneath your desk. The Meshify 2 Compact's interior layout is very industry standard, with a main motherboard compartment that can accommodate GPUs up to 360mm or 341mm, with a front fan, CPU coolers up to 169mm tall, and a PSU length maximum of 200mm or 165mm with HDD cage, and front fan. Top panel features an organized I/O configuration with the larger power button in the center, 1 USB 3.1 Type-C port, 2 USB 3.0 ports on one end, audio and mic ports, and reset buttons. To enhance airflow, the premium magnetic front filter may be removed, and the top filter can be removed in its hole to allow for unhindered root development. A movable dust filter for the power supply is located at the bottom. 2 3.5-inch drives within the drive cage may also fit within the PSU shroud. It can be installed through the back using the power supply plates that are found at the back of the chassis, and it has a 175mm PSU clearance. All things considered, the Meshify 2 Compact from Fractal Design offers a strong platform for ATX gaming systems that require a lot of heat. Furthermore, even if it is a touch expensive, the well-designed chassis and 3 respectable fans make it worthwhile. Number 3. Corsair 7000D Airflow. The company's enormous and pricey 7000D Airflow case is a well-made, roomy item. It has a large side glass to display your PC setup, is full of fans, and can hold large liquid cooling radiators. It can support larger GPUs like the RTX 4090 because of its maximum GPU length of 450mm. A roomy interior has the capacity to hold 12 120mm or 7 140mm cooling fans. You can use up to 3 360mm radiators to create the perfect loop. The front, side, and roof. 1 480mm radiator on the side, or 2 420mm radiators on the roof or front. Moreover, Corsair Rapid Drought Cable Management makes it simple to conceal your cords. 3 Corsair 140mm air glide fans with anti-vortex vanes for focused airflow are included with the case. The integrated fans are controlled by a below.Now fan repeater, which can link up to 6 fans in total. Naturally, handling a case this size has certain disadvantages. The biggest one is that it is large and heavy, which makes it challenging to move, especially if you have to lift it. With 4 USB 3.0 ports, a USB 3.1 Type-C port, and a combined audio/microphone jack, the case increases the accessibility of your connections. Overall, the Corsair 7000D puts out the red carpet for your gear, providing an excellent foundation for creating a large, nasty business computer. Keep room in mind, since this case is quite large. Number 2. NZXT Flow. NZXT produces some of the most aesthetically pleasing cases available, and their most recent offering is the NZXT Flow. Installing up to an ATX motherboard, which is typical for this kind of case, is possible with the NZXT Flow. There are 2 color options, black and white. The front and side glass panels are smooth, which enhances the overall design. This offers an amazing look of the internal components of your PC. There are 2 glass panels on the NZXT Flow, the main air intake being located on the side panel. To improve exhaust, the top panel is perforated. Both the side panel and the bottom panel provide room for a 360mm radiator with 3 120mm fans. There is also a single 120mm fan mount on the back panel. There are plenty of cooling solutions available, and you can go all out with 10 fans fitted. Most standard-sized graphics cards should also function well. For storage, there is a separate SSD side panel that swivels out and can accommodate up to 4 SSDs. The ports on the front are as follows: 2 USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-A, 1 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C, and 1 headset audio jack. Filters are available for the bottom and side panels, allowing you to keep your internals dust-free. It's really great. Overall, the NZXT NZXT Flow is a high-end mid-tower chassis from a well-known manufacturer that gives a fresh spin on the standard PC case design. It features plenty of room for water cooling, good thermal performance, and a stunning design. Number 1. Lian O11 Vision. The O11 Vision case by Lian is a more refined and elegant take on the O11 Dynamic, which is its somewhat older sister. It's incredible how the glass design flows seamlessly around the chassis. Like the other PC cases in the O11 series, this case has 2 chambers. The main compartment contains the essential parts of your gaming PC, including the motherboard, GPU, CPU, and so forth. The workhorses of a computer, however, including the power supply unit, storage, controllers, and an abundance of connections, are housed in the second chamber in the back. The maximum power supply that the O11 Vision can accept is 220mm. Storage options include a maximum of 5 drives. The O11 Vision has 2 removable drive cages that can accommodate a 2.5-inch SSD or a 3.5-inch HDD. The O11 Vision also includes numerous useful choices for constructing tidy cable runs to your hardware. Another major feature of the O11 Vision is the abundance of room for fans and ventilation. Consumers can attach up to a 240mm radiator or dual 120mm fans at the back of the casing to move hot air out. The intake on the side may accommodate up to a 360mm radiator. 3 fans measuring 120mm each. This guarantees that your system stays cool even when it is under stress and offers customers more options for cooling settings. On the bottom of the casing is where the O11 Vision's front I/O is situated. 1 Type-C port, 2 Type-A USB ports, and an audio jack are included. An intriguing feature is the power button, which is situated higher up on the brushed aluminum column. All things considered, the Lian O11 Vision is an excellent case for showing off as much of your system as you can.